Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. My name is Roy, and I don't know if I'm streaming. Hold on. There we go. Let me start over. Hey Pokemon trainers, my name is Roy. Welcome to Training Riolu. And today we were challenged to find a shiny Numel, but I do have something I want to show you guys. Last night I was working on the Pokemon decks after we completed the computer in the club in Blueberry Academy. We completed all the tasks for all the different clubs using BPs and donating. So there's actually a few things I want to go over, and I think I might save one of those things for a little later. I want to have more people in the chat, but I do want to tell my audience, my future viewers, what's going on too. So before we get any chatters, they're like Pokemon games typically have a ghost girl. So I'm going to talk to you about Pokemon Violet's ghost girl in this room, and we will discuss I kind of want to go into the things that I do know about ghost girls and things like that. I might look at something online because there's something new that's exciting for me, but and probably for you guys. So yeah, that's how we will start the channel. We did get challenged to go find Numel, so we're gonna go do that. Let's check out our throwing style. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Yeah, before I go meet Drayton, I think his name is Drayton, Drayton. Before we go meet the dragon trainer, who is a relative of one of the Unovan gym leaders, we're gonna go and start our team. So I know we started Blueberry Academy a while ago. I wanted to get the terrarium opened up. All of our starter Pokemon are showing up. And last night I went and caught 3 of each of the starter Pokemon so that I could get the decks all caught up. So we have every dex entry in Pokemon Violet for the starters, and we have it in Pokemon Home for the starters. So I might bring this up a few times, but we now have shiny Meloetta. She's a modest nature. She came with a commemorative mark. She's got Serene Grace. Relic Song can change her form. The stats that she came with, the IVs, best in speed, special defense, and special attack, and then pretty good on HP, attack, and defense. So this is a very fun Pokemon. Relic Song changes her stance up and her form. So we'll probably train her up and get her set up to see what the shiny looks like in the auburn brownish color. Yeah, we want to see what the shiny looks like on the other form too. So that's very exciting. We completed the Paldean, Kitakami, and Blueberry decks, so we were able to get Meloetta from that. So got that done last night, and now we are hopping into the story and the actual gameplay. So I'm excited to get going on that. Okay, so we are sticking with a yellow and black team color palette for our shinies. And I was going over some of the Pokemon. One shiny that I do want to find is Archaludon, even though it's probably not going to stay in the party. But once we beat Drayton, I might be saying that completely wrong, we'll be able to get Dragon Cheer, so we can evolve Diplin. That might be one of our party members, because there's not a lot of black and gold, black and yellow Pokemon. But we will certainly get Numel and evolve Camerupt. That'll go with the black palette. And then we will also be shiny hunting Charmander, which I'm excited to find this shiny for Charmander. Here. There is a Rowlet outbreak here, so we're gonna take a look for these green boys. Do I have what are my tasks too? Let's earn blueberry points while we're at it. Catch an electric type Pokemon, make a TM, and what are you doing? little Rowlet. Let's see. Catch an electric type Pokemon, take a photo of a Pokemon swimming. Oh, hello, Tauros. Pokemon Go has been announcing quite a few things, so I'm going to be making some videos. Like I was kind of getting ready to make some videos this morning, so that's why I wasn't really hopping on stream. So, but I didn't do any recording today. Just kind of, there's like a Kanto event. There's the season of transformation, which is a cool. I like the theme of transformation. Like, I'm glad that we're gonna be getting like Garbodor, probably be getting Beldum. They announced that we're getting Mega Sharpedo. So there's a lot of stuff happening in Pokemon Go. So I'll be making some videos on that. There wasn't an announcement. Oh, yeah, there's an announcement for Legends ZA. There's a bout poster between Hawlucha and Machamp. So we don't know any other information except that there's a poster, and what could be happening is that we'll be introduced to something about Hawlucha or Machamp. Either like maybe Hawlucha gets an evolution, or and kind of evens the odds between the dex entry. Says like Hawlucha is as capable as Machamp and Hariyama, but like maybe evolving like tips those odds in Hawlucha's favor. Or I mean, it might not have anything. A lot of people are speculating that the poster has something to do with Hawlucha, but Machamp's in the poster too. So it would be awesome to see like the Ghastly line, right? They have Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. Gengar has a Mega Evolution, and then Gengar also has a Gigantamax form. So it'd be cool to see like Machop, Machoke, Machamp all have. Machamp doesn't have a Mega Evolution, but he does have a Gigantamax. So it'd be cool to like tie up and kind of like set the stage where both Gengar and Machamp are both able to Mega Evolve and Gigantamax. So I mean that's something that could happen. I mean, if you look at the Gigantamax for Machamp too, he has like the wrestler long pants on, and I mean he almost looks like himself, just a much more like pronounced version of himself, and he's wearing like athletic pants, which I guess would be a strange version of his skin, but it's like his another form, right? It's the Gigantamax form for Machamp. So if you look at like Gengar, right? Gengar, the Mega Evolution for Gengar, his body is kind of tucked into the ground. He has his hands planted into the ground almost. But I know on Pokemon Go and in some animations you can kind of see how Gengar's body is moving in that Mega Evolution. But then if you look at the Gigantamax form, also he's planted into the ground, so it's very similar. And if you look at the design for the shiny, very close to the design for the Mega Evolution and the Gigantamax form. They almost look the same. It's like a white shiny instead of the like barely different color shade of Gengar for the shiny. So I think both the Gigantamax and the Mega Gengar shinies look great. The Gigantamax Machamp didn't get a different color shiny. He still wears like, or it still looks like he's wearing like an orange athletic pant. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm wondering if maybe the hint or what the speculation is that Hawlucha is gonna get the change or the ZA treatment, whatever that might be, like an evolution or a Mega Evolution. But it could very well be that Machamp gets the Mega Evolution. And since there's already a design for the Gigantamax, it could be similar or starkly different from what we see from the Gigantamax form. So we know that Machamp has the capability of more potential. Maybe instead of 4 arms, he grows another set of arms, or something like that for a Mega Evolution. Or it's definitely possible that one or both of the Pokemon featured in the bout match poster might get something going on with the ZA game. So it'd be cool if Hawlucha got like some sort of evolution. I don't know if to me I think Hawlucha, since it's just a single stage evolution, to me it feels like he it'd be better, instead of giving him a Mega Evolution, it'd be better to give him like a full evolution, in a interesting way to evolve or something like that. Like if Hawlucha battles against Hariyama or Machamp at level 36, he can evolve. And there's the Dex entry in Pokemon Violet about Hawlucha being raised in having an arch nemesis in Primeape in the forest, and so signifies that possibly Hawlucha beat Primeape. It's possible that there's something along those lines where Primeape's rage-filled heart, after being killed by Hawlucha, he evolves into Annihilate to be able to stand up for his clan of monkeys. So I don't know I mean, there's a lot of lore to look into, and maybe after the announcement we can kind of speculate a little bit more. But right now we just have a poster, and it's Halucha versus Machamp, and so maybe both get something that happens to it. So I don't know. I'd like to see. It seems like this is Pokemon ZA's hype season. We're finally in a season where we're getting information for Pokemon ZA, and it started with the commercials, and then the announcement for Dragonite, and then we got another commercial with the announcement for Victory Bell, and now we have this bout poster between Machamp and Halucha. So yeah, it's very exciting. I'm glad we're finally. This game has been in development what seems like for years, for at least a couple years, a few years maybe. I know we got a very very when the game was announced, it was just like, check out Kalos, or check out Lumio City, and then look at this mega symbol. So I mean, the game is a Legends game, which is awesome, and we're gonna play Legends of Arceus and kind of decide what might be some features that we could look forward to in Legends ZA. But I'm excited to do that on the channel with you guys. But yeah, it's certainly we're gonna be learning about Mega Evolution in the future, I think, in Lumio City. So it's exciting. I'm excited to learn more. Like, I think Mega Evolution was one of the things that a lot of people really loved about Pokemon, and Pokemon Go highlighted Mega Evolution for a while, and it was a big change to the game, and it kind of reshaped a bit of the structure. So this is exciting. I'm glad that it's coming back. I think a lot of people are excited to have it back because some people, like the other gimmicks that have happened, like Gigantamax, and people like the gimmicks that have happened for Terrestrialization. But let's learn if they're all tied together, or let's learn something new. Why do Pokemon behave the way they behave under certain circumstances? And I think people would like the lore behind it. So I know I would. I think that's kind of fun for me. So yeah. Yep. Got a new teaser, little bout poster between Halucha and Machamp. I think what I hope is that it's both, or maybe I hope that we get like a hint and we don't get a lot of information, so that way in the game it's something that we find out, like, oh, that's the reason why they had that commercial, or you know what I mean, instead of just being told up front. Like, I think some teasers are nice versus having full-on information. Like, we know what Victory Bell's Mega looks like. We know what Dragonite's Mega looks like. And I think that gives Game Freak and Pokemon like a very solid idea of how people are feeling about it. Like, for Dragonite, I feel like there was a 50-50 split. Either you loved it or you hated it. And with Victory Bell, it seems like a lot of people loved the derpiness of it. And then I don't think it was as much of a 50-50 split, but like, people were like, no, this sucks, or like, this is great. And I like both of the designs. I think they're both great, but yeah, that I just like Pokemon, and I've always liked Pokemon. So, yeah, I think Game Freak has had some misses before. You know, like Vanillux and Vanillite. But like when, oh, I didn't even realize we're out of Rowlets. Okay. Yeah, they've had some misses before for sure, but like even then, there's always room in Pokemon to be able to make that Pokemon useful, or Pokemon has found ways to have everybody be able to love a different Pokemon. Like, I mean, there's people that love the favorites like Charizard and Lucario and Greninja, and then there's people that like have their own favorites, and there's I think I love that about the game. It's cool and strange when somebody likes a Pokemon for the reasons that they like it, and so that's, I think, probably one of my favorite things to see in other people is like find out how they grew to love their favorite Pokemon. So if you're watching this and you're into Pokemon and you've made it this far, let me know what's your favorite Pokemon, and how did you grow to love your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Lucario. I named the channel after Riolu because Lucario is my favorite Pokemon, and I feel like there's always growth to be had. So training Riolu is a motivation in life, and I want the audience to feel like there's always growth that could be done in life, and yeah, like we may be to great points in our life, or we may be to terrible points in our life, but there's always more to strive for, and there's always more to be done. So just keep going and don't give up, because you could get to points in your life that you never expected. You can get to like amazing things, or things that were so unexpected that could change your life, and change your out perspectives, and change like the things that you like perceived initially. Like it's good sometimes it's good to have moments in your life that are just profound and life-changing. Like I know for me, I'm not the same person that I was when I was 18, and I'm so grateful for who I've become and the life that I've lived. I've been able to see the world, and I would wish that for anybody. I would wish that, because it was the perspective shift that I'm talking about, like going out into the world and seeing how different cultures are, and trying to communicate, not knowing a language, in a amazing like trying to communicate, not knowing the language, and achieving the goal that you're after is such an incredible feeling. And it's so cool, because because they don't understand your language, you don't understand their language, and you accomplish the thing together that you're seeking out. And it's such an amazing feeling. Like it's such a cool experience, and when we're around the things that we know and are easy, we don't always get to like challenge ourselves or grow in those situations. So I think it's easy to grow in discomfort. I mean, even plants grow in rain, you know? So so that's why I named the channel Training Riolu instead of something about Lucario. Like, Lucario is my favorite Pokemon, but you know, it had, Lucario has humble beginnings too. Riolu is getting the hang of its senses, and in order to become Mega Lucario, you have to grow, and sometimes you have to have like a bond with somebody to find out that you are capable of more. You know, it might, and that might not even be the case for you, but yeah, it's, I don't know. I have an awesome, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I appreciate the outlook that I have in life, and I know that there's like, I know that I've got, like, I'm not done, you know, and I'm excited to get to the point of Mega Evolution. I'm excited to grow and become more. So I'm trying new things, like getting in front of a camera every day, especially when there's no one on the other side is kind of tough. But I think we'll get to the point where there are people on the other side, and people are here. So yeah, and not, you know, this channel isn't going to be the only thing that's happening in my life, but I made sure that this is what I'm doing now. So it's I'm excited. I'm super happy to be doing something I love for an audience that could probably get something out of this. So looks like we found a pretty decent spot to make a fire sandwich. Let me actually look at the map and see. Where Numel is. We've been challenged to find a shiny Numel. Let's check out that spot over in the polar biome and see if I can, if it's just Numel over there and less fire type Pokemon. So let's go here. So just south of here, there's 2 quadrants. So it looks like right here. What would be right here? All right, that's fine. Let's go check out and make sure it's just Numel, and then we can make a fire sandwich. Start this shiny hunt challenge. I've only been able to do one other challenge. My brother challenged me to find a shiny Poltergeist, and that Pokemon has been awesome. Like, I've really appreciated having Sinistcha in the team. Let's see. Let's go further south. Quiet Mint. Score bunny. I think we're getting close, so this should be. Let's see if we can find any Numel. I wonder if there's like a cave that Numel's in. Should be close. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can find a cave. There's one. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if there's another cave around this mountain. There's Torchic. That's cool. But there was like 2 spots where Numel could show up, it looked like. What's up, folks? Alright, let's go up a little bit. Chimchar and Matang. Yeah, I'm gonna go east from here, I think, and just see if there's a cave that you can get into. Durulidon is another shiny hunt that I want to do, just to evolve it and have a shiny Arcaludon. I don't, not necessarily for the team, but just in general. What will show up here? I feel like this might be close enough to place on the map. In Pokemon Galar, I was able to find a shiny Durulidon through Gigantamax raids. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Ogerpon's pretty funny. I wonder what legendaries will be in Legends ZA. Will we get Ogerpon, Terapagos, the Lousy 3? Will we get Koraidon and Miraidon? Certainly we'll get Yveltal and Xerneas. Ogerpon's level 100. Let's check those stats. .350 in speed. Dang. That's a fast fellow. I think I just got Earth Power. I wanted to teach Earth Power to something, didn't I? Was it something on my other team? Must have been. Let's see. All right, let's make a sandwich. I have a feeling Numel is around here, but well, I mean, let me see where I can find Numel actually before we venture. I feel like this cave probably has some stuff. But you can see there's no fire Pokemon here except for Chimchar on the map. And that'd be fine. Finding shinies of the starters, that'd be cool. Let's go up. Don't forget this cave though. I think something might be going on with that cave. Numel's like habitat shows this area. So, where is he? What are we missing? Is it like the electric cave underneath? Does Numel show up in the electric cave? That might be easy to find, Numel. Let me see. Let's see. So I think it's down there. Do 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 do. Please work out. Yeah, we're gonna find out what she's talking about when we have a team of Pokemon. Please work out. She's like, please go to the gym. No Numel here. Pretty sure there's a cave down at the bottom of this mountain. So let's go down there. It's a big electric cave, and I'm not sure it's gonna reach to the point that the Numel are shown to reach. Let me see. Charge stone. Yeah, I think there's going to be a ton of electric Pokemon in here. But, like, we do have Chespin in here. Ooh, Chespin is like brown and yellow. Yellow would be, that'd be kind of cool to have another Spiky Shield Pokemon on the team. Spiky Shield. Yeah, this is going the wrong way. Yeah, certainly not Numel. Let's see. I do like that. So you're like cruising around and get like charged up. Pretty cool. Let's check down here. Is there like a secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. Let's go north. Is there like a secret cavern that has Numel? Minior. Man, getting like a that shiny Minior of the with the black, that would be crazy. But I don't know how good Minior is as a Pokemon. Yeah, does it go further in? Let's see. I think. Is there another way out or into this cave? That's kind of funny. We're learning. We're exploring and we're learning. Yeah, we're not in the right area. I think this is where the entrance is. Is this where I jumped down? Don't know. But it seems like with Chargestone Cave, there might be like another cave to go into. And I mean, we were pretty on point with where. Yeah, is that where we jumped in? Yeah, I think we need to find Electivire too. But I think finding Elekid needs to be somewhere where there's not as many electric Pokemon. Let's check out over here. Okay, I think this is where we came in. Okay, so we got to figure out where is Numel. So we'll come up here and then we'll fly. We'll go north. Because there was a lot of fire Pokemon where Camerupt and Numel were over there. So I don't want to make a fire sandwich and not have a chance at Numel. Yeah, we're too far south. Chimchar, Scorbunny, and Duraludon. Perfect. Is there like a cave over here? Because I think this... There's a cave. It's Torchic. Yeah, like this spot and this spot. There's like two... I think this is close. This is the Torchic cave. Oh, this isn't the Torchic cave. It's further down. Let's see. Let's go over here. What's up, Scorbunny? I think this is over by the other cave, but I'm not seeing Numel. Okay, so I think that cave is the Numel cave on the map. It shows the habitat. I think we make a sandwich and see what we can see. Because on the Pokedex, the habitat for Numel shows kind of in this area. So we can give it a go. I don't see any Numels, but let's see if we make a fire. If we make a fire sandwich too, I'm pretty sure it's going to bring up Scorbunny and Chimchar. do, 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 do. The light is like overexposed. That's kind of crazy. It's weird to look at. Is it because of the cave? It's really, it's really bright. Do, do, do. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Okay. I need to add a tasty Nell original. Sparkling title and encounter. Oh, that was a BBQ too. Feel like it would have shown up with the sandwich. Holy cow. Bunnies and monkeys. It's the Chinese zodiac. Well, I guess Numel doesn't show up here. Huh. Where is his habitat? It's so weird. I feel like feel like this is the part of the map that might have the Numel. So I don't know. I'm not sure where that's at. I guess I could look it up. Yeah, let's do that. Numel in the polar biome. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba. Numel. Okay, here we go. Those are the starters. Dang it. Oh, there's a trainer location map. I need to find Numel. Can I wonder if I can click on it'll block locations? That's funny. Yeah, sorry. Kind of wasting this sandwich right now, but I want to find where Numel is. Let's go back up to where it's showing the Pokemon, and I'll just click on Numel, see if that helps. No. Wasn't that map, so let's go. Indigo disc, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't really show. Shasta's level 98. Good boy, Shasta. I mean, I guess we could go back to that place, but it's gonna be clustered with all kinds of other fire type Pokemon. So I'd almost rather not. I'd rather find the place that this map is showing for Numel. Like, where is it? But yeah, I wish it was here. I feel like this is a good spot. The map didn't really show Numel. But yeah, you can see, like, with all the Chimchars and Score Bunnies, it's going to be kind of crowded with Talonflame and Torkoal and so it just lowers the chances quite a bit. Oblivious. Simple. Tempo. Wonder if there's a way to build movesets around those. Yeah, these guys don't drop items either, so I mean, this is only a shiny hunt. It's not, we're not collecting anything. And I don't really want to shiny hunt Score Bunny and not sure I want to shiny hunt Score Bunny and Chimchar currently. The challenge was to shiny hunt Numel, but I don't want to waste the sandwich either. Figured if we put the sandwich up, Numel might show up, but I mean, I could could hop on Maridon and try finding where Numel is. Is he down here? Oh, this is the Torchic Cave. Bunny. Holy cow, look at all these Torchic. Well, I guess let's go finish this sandwich off in the area that we do know Numel is in. Wait. Okay. Just shiny checking. Let's go here. And then we'll go up. Okay, well, here we go. Trying to remember. Numel. What does it look like? Shiny. I know the hump is a little bit more. The hump is different. Like that green color is a different color when it's shiny. So I think that's what I'm going to be looking for. I guess this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But there is a bigger chance of finding like Camerupt, Torkoal, probably Talonflame. I don't think we go in there. I don't think so. Yeah, let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, we'd certainly know the shiny camera. That would look very great. Goodbye. Yeah, I can't remember what Fletchinder's shiny looks like. Huh. Yeah, but I didn't want this to be so crowded. I feel like Numel in that little habitat in the polar biome might be easier to hunt. I might have to look up a different way of finding Numel in the polar biome. I know Torkoal's like super yellowy color when it's shiny. Camerupt is like black and gray. Numel, I think the green on its back is like a gray or like a darker color. I don't know how easy it'll be to tell on this game. Hopefully it'll be easy. Just don't know. I think Talonflame is like white and red. Like there's no distinguishing black marks on it. I think. Whoa, what is going on with the color? What the heck? Oh. What? Was it Fletchinder? Those arachnids look crazy. Swimming around. Like, I don't think I would like to see that in real life. Better get away from me. I'll punch that bubble. I don't know. Last night I stayed up till like 2 or 3 working on the working on the decks. So got that knocked out though. I'm glad. All we need is Archaludon and the Pokemon from Perrin. Which we'll do. I think we'll do the Perrin stuff after we beat the Elite Four. Yeah, it's just so many different spawns. I'm not sure I like this, but it's okay. I think this is the way to do it. We're probably going to find other stuff maybe before we find Numel, but the focus will be on Numel. I would rather have that spot in the polar biome and figure out where the heck that shows up. I think it would just be Numel there, so I'd rather just hunt it there. Alright, I need to change my Pokemon too. This isn't gonna feel good for Shasta either. Okay, let's go. Kind of weak to fire. Kind of funny. Didn't expect that. Yeah, we're about to have a fairly fire-centric team with Charizard and camera up. I think we go Electivire, black and white. Because he's pretty much the same except he's got blue eyes instead of red eyes. Well, the color palette, I mean. Get him. Okay, we're gonna go do another sandwich. Okay, let's do another sandwich. Picnic. And I think because there's no viewers, we're gonna probably have to split this stream up into two. We don't have anybody in the chat, so this episode may be a part 1 and part 2. Shoot. That seems dangerous. Try and stay away from that. The one over there. Shoot. I think we salvaged it. Okay. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this sandwich. My voice is cracking, so I might have to go get some more tea. The honey was struggling coming out, so I might just use a butter knife and take the lid off. So I think some of the honey got crystallized or something. Hell, look at all these different Pokemon. Whoops. Oh, do I have to take a picture of a Pokemon flying? Swimming. Okay. Dang, camera up. Yeah, I need more tea. Dang. Okay. That's fine. We're doing okay. When I was doing that Rowlet outbreak, I didn't really see the notifications on like how the outbreak is doing, like because it slowly tells you like this is where you're at with the outbreak. I didn't get that. I think it was covered up on my face when I was talking to the camera, so. Fletchinder fainted. Oh, I was like, what's that? It's a Torkoal. A little cloud above their back. Doesn't look very cloudy in this game. Almost looks like a weird protrusion of some sort. Up, 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 up. We started the sandwich here. Okay. Little tiny Numel. Big Numel. Trying to think, what does Numel and Camerupt remind me of? I feel like a Popeye cartoon, maybe? Huh. I don't know. I know there was like a Popeye cartoon that was like... There was I think he had a horse and then he turned it into a camel or something like that. That's kind of what I was thinking of, I think, maybe. I don't really remember. It's been a long time. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. At least we're getting items for TMs and stuff like that from this sandwich. Okay. Where are you, shiny Numel? Where are you, shiny Numel? So let's attack some of these Pokemon, knock them out, and then we'll go just cruise around in a circle for a second. There's a Torkoal and a Numel like on top of each other. They're like blended into each other. That was a weird looking Pokemon. Okay. Let's go circle around. Lapelberry. Lepaberry. What's up, Fletchinder? You want a battle? Okay. Let's go up to the top of that little plateau up there. And then we'll take a, not take a rest, but we'll take a moment to defeat some Pokemon. Okay, we'll hop down and cruise around this little spot for a second. Camera up's like, excuse me? He like turned his face like, what the heck? Do, 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 ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's take another lap. We'll go the other way around. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go. Lepaberry. All right. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, let's check this. I like that idea. Let's go over here. What? It's a herd of Camerupt. Okay, let's go up here and cruise around for a bit. Run, Numel. I feel like the spot on the map that's in the polar biome might be a more concentrated Numel spot. So I think after this sandwich, I'm gonna go get some food. Look up where the heck you can find Numel in the polar biome. I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't know. I think I'm missing something on that mountain. The thing that I was looking up before didn't really help because it showed like where the starters are, and that's not really what I'm trying to find. So so I'll look it up. Maybe we can come back briefly after getting some food and and getting some tea and honey for my throat. Lapberry. That almost. I think the sun's going down. The coloration on Pokemon are it's getting different out here. It's almost, yeah, I'd almost like it to be sunset most of the time. I think the colors are a bit more saturated, so it'd probably be easier to tell when the shiny appears. I feel like, but I don't know, maybe not. I think between all the grouping here, it'd be easiest to tell if Camerupt and Torkoal were shiny, I think. So I know Numel's shiny is like a darker hump, like that green part of its hump is a lot more dark. But like Torkoal is yellow when it's shiny, and I think its shell is dimmed quite a bit in the color palette, but like the Camerupt is all like gray and charcoal looking, so that would be the easiest to spot, I think, in my opinion. So I don't know if I want to be in this area. I'd rather have Numel specifically showing up. I know Talonflame and Fletchinder, I think the shiny palette on those, like, I'm pretty sure Fletchinder is like mostly white in the spots where it's like got darker colored wings. Pretty sure. Just can't remember. Pokemon Go had a community day for Fletchling a while back. I don't think this will take it out. Oh, we landed a crit. Yay, baby. Okay, let's keep moving. We got 4.5 more minutes. Yeah, 4 more minutes on the sandwich, so I think we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go get some food and maybe another cup of coffee. I'll come back with tea, but I think I'm gonna try and look up where the heck in the polar biome Numel shows up, because it'd be nice to have. I mean, and if there's other Pokemon appearing, I'd rather them be like Scorbunny and Chimchar versus Torkoal, which Torkoal is a great Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather get the shiny for Numel than like Fletchinder, Talonflame. I'd rather not get a Camerupt. I'd rather be able to get Numel and evolve it. So I'm thinking it might be better to just have a hunt with Scorbunny, Chimchar, and Numel around. And I think that's what it would be up on the polar biome, but not sure. So yeah, I'll come back with a little bit more knowledge on where that's at, hopefully. And then we could start a sandwich out there, hopefully. If not, we're gonna just deal with what we've got. Probably just gonna search where is Numel in the Blueberry Academy and see like what they say for the polar biome, because I was searching where in the polar biome, and then I got like a map that indicated like all the stuff in the polar biome, and when I clicked on Numel, it didn't give me enough information on where Numel would be in the polar biome. It just showed those 2 blocks on the habitat that you and I saw. So I think it'd be good, since there's no one here, to kind of split up the stream into different parts, so that way it's a little bit more consumable. I'll come back and do an episode 13.5. And we'll just continue the shiny hunt for Numel. That's the challenge that we had. So I think it'll be a good addition to the team also. Okay. Yep. All right. So the sandwich is up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go grab some food. We're gonna split up the stream here. We're at about 2 hour mark, so it's perfect. If this is the only stream you get to watch today, thanks for being here. I know when I'm shiny hunting, it's a little bit harder to engage with the camera when it's just me. So I apologize if that gets it droning at all. But I was hoping to be able to like fill a lot of that space with some of the conversation about Legends ZA and some of the stuff happening in Pokemon Go. So yeah, if that didn't last as long as I kind of wanted it to, but that kind of had a plan. That was the plan for the stream today. But yeah, I'll be back. We're gonna come back and finish this challenge, go after finding Charmander, and then hopefully we can start doing the Elite Four, and we'll slowly chip away at the story. We'll do 2 shiny hunts, and we'll do 1 part of the story, and then we'll go do another shiny hunt for, I think, Elekid, and then do another part of the story. And I'm not sure what the other 2 Pokemon will be, but that's what we're thinking right now, and hopefully we can get most of that done today. But I'm just gonna try and grab a quick bite to eat and come back here in a few minutes. So hope you have a good day, or hope to see you on the next video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.